Welcome back to Explain the Charts. Today, June 2nd, 2025, we're diving into ETHUSD, combining the latest news with in-depth chart analysis. First, let's recap the current events surrounding Ethereum based on today's Google search results. Ethereum's price is currently hovering around $2,545.50, showing a slight increase over the past 24 hours. The market capitalization stands strong at approximately $307.30 billion, with significant trading volume indicating continued interest. Institutional interest is growing, with Ethereum becoming a key settlement hub. However, analysts have mixed opinions, with some predicting a breakout to $40,000 and others warning of potential sell-offs. Declining market dominance due to competition from Solana is also a factor to consider. Now, let's transition to the ETHUSD charts and see how these events correlate with the price action. Looking at the one-day chart, we can observe the recent rally attributed to optimistic sentiment surrounding potential spot-based Ether ETF rule changes. However, we also see points of resistance around the $3,800 level reached in early June. Let's zoom in to analyze this resistance level and the following consolidation period more closely. The daily chart shows a struggle to break above $3,800, suggesting a strong resistance zone. Notice the large red candle around June 7th, 2025, indicating a significant sell-off. This could be related to the news of the EIP 7702 exploit draining wallets, creating fear in the market. Now, let's look at the one-hour chart to investigate intraday activity. We can examine recent volatility and price action on the one-hour chart. If we narrow our focus on the one-hour chart, we can see more granular price movements. There appears to be support around the $3,750 level, but further downward pressure is evident based on these hourly candles. Pay close attention to this level, as a sustained break below could lead to further declines. Let's examine a shorter time frame. Looking at the 15-minute chart, we can spot some short-term fluctuations. We see smaller ranges between candles, but a downward trend is still evident, which shows a struggle to maintain upward momentum. Key price levels to watch are $2,500 as a potential support and $2,700 as immediate resistance. If ETHUSD breaks below $2,500, we could see a retest of lower levels. On the other hand, a breakout above $2,700 could signal a move towards higher targets. In summary, we have mixed signals for ETHUSD. Bullish potential exists if it can overcome the resistance around $2,700 and the ETF news continues to be positive. However, bearish signals persist due to on-chain data suggesting potential sell-offs, declining market dominance, and recent exploits. Important price levels include $2,500 as support and $2,700 as resistance. Monitor news surrounding ETF regulations and overall market sentiment to gauge ETHUSD's direction. That's all for today's analysis on Explain the Charts. Until next time, happy trading!